try!
So a pretty frustrating game. Is that the best way to sum it up?
No, I wouldn't say it was a frustrating game. I thought it was one of the better games that we've had this year. It was a seesawing battle, and the guys did everything right to win that game. It's hard for me not to comment on the refereeing, but I can't see how Lousy didn't score that try. There's no other possible answer to what happened there. And then a couple of those scrums at the end. We had a dominant scrum the whole game, and I don't think that changed at the end. It was really tough. I thought there should have been a penalty there at the end, which, like I said, the boys did everything right. It was a seesawing battle, and we made a couple of mistakes, but we got to the point where we deserved to win that game, and it's incredibly frustrating now to know that we lost it that way.
The Lousy no try, is that a process that you think needs to be looked at in terms of how they judge it?
Oh, I guess, yeah, potentially. I don't know where the benefit of the doubt goes, but I can't see any other, like I said, I can't see any other answer to what happened there. It was clearly a try for everyone who saw it.
I think penalty count ended up at 8 or 6, something like that. They gave it
to us or them?
To you guys, yeah. They gave it away a lot in the middle of the field.
Yep.
Is that a source of frustration as well, given you got in quite early or just before half time with a yellow card?
I think that's fair enough. Going into half time, we'd given away a lot of penalties in our half, and I think that penalty, that yellow card going into half time was probably fair enough. But I think that Squeak probably tried to talk to him in the second half there, but it wasn't the right time, and he probably saw it differently. So, was it frustration? Not really. I wasn't particularly frustrated throughout the game. I think it was a really intense game, and the guys had an unbelievable week. Like the intensity at training is the best I've ever seen it. They recovered really well. They were spot on before the game, and then they execute everything. Yeah, made some mistakes, but they execute everything right to that 80th minute, and they deserve the win. So that's the frustrating bit. That 80th minute, or even the 5 minutes leading into that full-time whistle. That's the frustrating bit. The rest of the game, I thought, was a great battle, and it was great to watch.
I guess, how do you sum up the season?
Look, it's not a success, clearly. It's really disappointing because we've got guys like Squeak and Pup, Joe Tamani, Poey taking a sabbatical, Michael Wells, Michael Dowsett, all moving on. Ida's retiring. It's a great group of guys, and it's really disappointing that a game comes down to that. Like we should be in the semi-finals right now. Honestly, I give credit where it's due, and I think the Highlanders played really good football, but I thought we played better tonight, and I think we deserved that win tonight. And to go out of the competition with guys like this missing out on an opportunity to win a Super Rugby title, it's really disappointing. Of course. At the moment it does, and that's the frustration, I guess, that you're seeing in me right now. It's bitter, and it's not going to stop. This is the last game of the season. There's nothing you can do about it now. You can't turn up next week and say, "Oh, we'll put this one behind us." You've got to wait till next year. So, it's incredibly bitter, and it's not going to change until we hit Super Rugby next year.
Yeah, disappointment, mate. That's all it is. I thought we defended a lot in the first half and defended pretty well. We knew we'd get some chances there in the second half, and we did. And the few we got, we just couldn't get it over the line. Lousy said in the sheds that he got it down, but that's the process. That's the way it goes sometimes.
So we talked a lot this year about TMO interjecting at various different times. Now that the season is over, is it something that you think they need to tweak or look at or change?
Look, I think it's probably not the time to talk about it.
Your last game in Canberra, last game in Canberra as a Brumbie. I know you said after the end of the game that probably hadn't sunk in for you, but you had a chance to think about the 8 years
Yeah, look, I hadn't thought at all about it. During the week I was just focused on the game and getting our preparation right, and but it obviously hits you a bit there at the end. But that's it, and I'm very proud to have been part of this great club, and hopefully I've made a contribution in a positive way, and I'll miss the players and the coaches and the setup here a lot, and Canberra. The way that the city has embraced me and my family. My two children were born here. I'll never forget my time in Canberra, and it's been nothing but good times that I'll certainly remember it fondly, and it'll always be part of our life.
You played in some great teams in that time that you've been down here. It must be hard to leave without being able to say that you were able to do what you came for.
Yeah, definitely.
You mentioned the influence Canberra's had on you, but what kind of legacy do you hope you want to leave?
Oh, look, that's hard to say yourself. I don't like to talk about myself too much. But I think I've always tried to do what I think's best for the team and make it a better place. Every day you come in, you try and do what you think is the best outcome for the team. And I've been lucky to have some great teammates and some great coaches. Some of the best that anyone could hope for in my time here. And I'll have some friends for life that I've made here, which is great. And every team you play in is different along the way. And we've had some tough times, we've had some great times, but overall my experience here has been very positive, and like I said, I won't ever forget it.
Just on Squeak's legacy here and
Yep.
him and I guess the other guys.
I mean, Squeak has been unbelievable within the community. He's got a huge network of people that respect him and will do anything for him. He's the most passionate leader I've been lucky enough to either play or coach with. He's only ever looked out for the team and making sure that the team does everything that they can possibly do. Whether it's in the program or individuals or himself, he's constantly looking at trying to make it the best program in the world, and that's the legacy that he will leave for this organisation. I mean, we've tried to implement that, but Squeak's been a massive driver of the culture down here of just trying to get better every week. So he's going to be missed. I mean, the other guys are going to be missed as well, but it's very hard when you lose your captain, and particularly a captain who is so entrenched in the organisation, the community, and the way we play rugby.
Obviously, it takes time to digest tonight, but when do you start looking at next year and looking at, looking back, you're not going to have something
Down the track, it's like I said, it's bitterly disappointing at the moment, and disappointing that we couldn't finish better this year, but that'll come.
A lot of people will see the calibre of players that are leaving the club, but you're confident that the foundations are kind of there to take it forward regardless of who's here?
Yeah, absolutely. I've played in teams here that have been star-studded and haven't achieved what we wanted to, and the opposite. Look at a couple of years ago we didn't really have your so-called big-name players, and we did probably better than anyone expected. So it all comes down to the quality of the program, the culture, and the place, and I'm confident that there's players who will be here going forward who will be able to carry that forward and make it a better place. And you've got to keep improving all the time, and finding ways to get better. And I'm confident with the people here that'll happen.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.